Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. My mouth, my throat has gone extremely dry. I thought we wanted to talk. Now I'm not so sure. Okay, I feel a bit fidgety. Let's have some... I'm not even organised yet. Okay. Cheers to coffee. That coffee is the perfect temperature. Now, I don't really know what cards we're using. I just thought that this was a good idea. Happy Friday to you. It is Friday. It is Friday evening. Friday night. We have the affirmators. Let's just settle down now. Okay. Well, I feel like I'm preparing some cards. Taste of fears in my mouth. I'm contemplating about looking at the bottom of the deck. Why are we closing our eyes like that? Don't peek. Okay, we can have a look later on. I don't have many decks of cards yet. I seem to have a bit of a pain in my neck. Now I can't give you eye contact. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Come now. I have all these, I want to call them empty containers that should have lit candles in them, but they're all out. Out of flame. Out of shame. Coming out of shame. Do you believe you don't deserve to have a candle lit for you? A shitty mindset. That's a shitty mindset. All I can hear is the sound of like a flame flickering. Okay, right, next cards. The journey of love. It's just the right temperature, that coffee. I'm going to have some more. Do you feel that you deserve to be a star and earn lots of bucks? By autumn, this autumn, your manifestation for that could come to fruition with the right mindset. Not a shitty mindset, the right mindset. Maybe then you might reconsider whether or not a flame should be lit for you. I mean, you can light the flame before. I'm just saying. You are what you say you are. That's what I'm saying. Was you giving me a little shimmy then? Okay. It's a very nervous energy. That's trying to act like it's not nervous, but it's like it's written all over your face. You can't hide your feelings. You can try, but your face speaks 1,000 words. We forget that. Well, some do. That others are watching, like your reaction. So, more about facial expressions. Don't pop the boat. Final card. Now you can see if somebody rolls their eyes, okay, or raises their eyebrows or scoffs at you. It's kind of like it's written away. But then likewise, if somebody's like happy to see you, if they're elated, excited, the look of love is in your eyes, the look you can't disguise, the look of love. I've got one more deck of cards. Now, I'm unable to show you because I've taken the photograph on this phone, on this device, as I was getting ready this morning, getting ready to go to work. I just felt an energy beside me, and as I turned, a piece of this red thread was on my bed sheet. It was like it was a string with a love heart, a balloon. A love heart balloon made of string. Work that out, but and there's this energy of like a presence next to me. I have a chair next to it. I'm just giggling to myself now. So okay, if you want the chair there, we can have the chair there. So I'm feeling the energy of like puppeteering. When it's like the energy of, if I scratch my head, like I'm talking to like the viewer. So you guys could try this if you want to. I mean, be nice. I trust myself that this is playing. This is maybe just okay. Like she's going to stroke her nose, and then I stroke my nose. I mean, I've seen it with, you know, myself, like playing that game. Or you'll say something, and then I might say something that you've already said. Okay. Energy. Is it manipulation? I believe it's just alignment, but did you ask me to scratch my eyebrow? It's fun. I've not pulled any cards yet. I'm pulling one card. We're getting serious now. Stop it. I am Carly. From birth, from death, comes rebirth. Okay, so let's have a look at these cards. Joyville. I like this. No judgment. I release myself from any or all judgments. I find my inner critic, call it into my office, and tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy of simply being. Who hired that guy anyway? Well, entering Joyville. Welcome, Joyville. Does it say welcome to Joyville? It does look, sorry, I didn't mean to come in so quickly and closely. It looks like it's a lucky horseshoe, the arrow. It just needs to be kind of like manipulated into place, like bent, found a bit more. Okay, we've got the Four of Pentacles, holding on to your money too tightly. So, want abundance. That's why we spoke about Starbucks. Would you like to drink Starbucks all day long? Cheers to all you lovers out there. How can you have fun when you're stressing about money? And you're stressing about money because of old age. Was you planning on retiring then? You can't retire who this is. The Hermit energy. That's about someone thinking long and deep and hard regarding old age. So when I first came on, like the flame, not worthy of a flame, well, you have one here. You also have a walking stick. And it's a bit of a loner energy. What's coming through is, do you choose to focus on the money? Because I said, do you believe you could be a star and have like lots and lots of bucks? Rather than being like a light to the world? Because this is a contained light. That's keeping your flame to yourself, rather than sharing that for the world, to feel warm upon, comforted with. Excuse me. No judgment. Scared of being judged. based on your material setup, situation. So again, what's coming through is like that look on your face when fear shows its ugly face. We have riding the cosmic wave. So this energy here is going through a death of the ego, the fear of not being enough, not having enough, not being sufficient enough, the lack of inspiration regarding generating future potential growth. So the energy of somebody feeling as if they're coming towards the end of their days rather than it's only just begun. Well, we have card number, I'm not sure. Let me put my glasses on. 60. That's the wrong book. Okay. You can be carried further by the cosmic wave than by your own efforts. Where you are going cannot be attained by effort. The effort, the discipline, prepares us for the leap, but after the leap, we are no longer sustained by our efforts, but by forces greater than us, the forces of love itself. You are stepping towards the edge, preparing to leap, and let the cosmic wave of love carry you forward. You shall be moved through grace into the new world awaiting you. I am Callie, from Death Comes Rebirth. This oracle brings a message. There is a time to work hard and a time to allow the fruits of one's labour to manifest, when one may be carried by forces set in motion by the energy of life itself. You can let go and move further, reach farther, with less effort, and now is the time to give yourself permission to stop paddling and instead just ride the wave. Give in, let go, and be moved. You've got to sack that inner critic. I release myself from any and all judgments. I find my inner critic, call it into my office, and tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy of simply being. Who hired that guy anyway? So the energy of going through the change, midlife transition, that will appear to be a crisis, a changed man. Okay, riding the cosmic wave. Here's the poem to this card. Your spirit flies like the wind, warms like the sun, and watches like the sky. How wise the earth, waiting for the moment to be touched. The energy here is coming through of like, it's like a cane, a walking stick. Cain and Abel's coming through. Okay, fighting amongst brothers. The next card, oh, okay, battle. Fighting amongst brothers. I'm taken to like men quarrelling. Because we have Kali here, that's the energy of rebirth. She chops off the heads. Conflict. I felt the energy of wanting femininity, love, comfort, that flame. Rather than competition over status. Surrender. My shoulders are really stiff. My back. We've got the ace, the 8. We haven't got the Ace of Cups. Unconditional love. This energy is coming through of this masculine focusing on money and status until it all becomes a bit too much. And then he's craving love, unconditional love. Because we got the Eight of Cups, which is about going into the void. But I feel the masculine's in this void and the feminine is walking like towards us. And normally in the picture the masculine's walking away. So I felt that's the feminine here. The energy of the masculine calling in the feminine, unconditional love. But I don't feel that she's falling for it. Until that inner critic that lies within the masculine has been sacked, told to take a vacation, a permanent vacation, that part of you can be retired. As I said, was you planning on retiring? How can you retire this? Like your state of being. You're always going to be. What version of you is going to be? Because there's a version that's getting very tiring. We have a time for spirit. Pink lotus fairy. The hermit goes within, in solitude, to find his answers, on his own, by himself. He seeks that inner critic and brings wise words of wisdom to soothe it. And that's achieved by spending time with the flame here, the flame within, but he has it within, like contained within a lantern. And at the beginning of the reading, I felt these empty vessels with no flames lit. It's like, what have you done with your flame? You've got it there. If you put that flame back inside of you and ignite it, you will not feel old. You will feel the youngest that you've ever felt, the most vibrant, the most alive. My goodness, I've just seen like the card here, behind, and it's like, stop pissing your life away. Could be drinking a lot. He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink. Pissing the night away. The Five of Cups, emotional loss. Why does this energy feel at an emotional loss? Because you've taken out like your heart flame, and now it's all dark. The Two of Cups is still there. The Eight of Cups is going into the void to find yourself. Once you found yourself, you'll automatically attract the same. Like attracts like. If you don't like yourself, you're going to attract somebody who also does not like themselves. If you like yourself, you're going to attract somebody who likes themselves. If you believe that you're a failure, you're going to attract people who have the same mindset. Like attracts like. The law of attraction is always in action. If you have issues with your brotherhood is going to have issues with you. There's no faking it. Even if you put on a front, if you have the criticism going on inside, it will still be projected to you, as within, so without. A time for spirits. Card number 43. It just opens up to I am Callie. Okay. I know we have that message, but I thought I just pulled the one card. Oh no, I did. I pulled one for each pile. I don't remember doing that. Was you under the influence of alcohol? Apparently that's like one of the side effects. I don't know, because I don't drink alcohol in that way. Well, I behave in ways that I don't remember. Coffee keeps you awake. So they say. Doesn't keep me awake. Not in the sense as in I can't get to sleep. Can't get to sleep, a peaceful night's sleep, if I've been drinking coffee. Whatever you believe coffee does to you, does to you. That's with everything, as we've just spoken about. About the Pink Lotus Fairy, you may love your guilt-free rants, staying up too late and happily behaving badly, but you're about to balance all that out with some very powerful new spiritual teachings and connections. You are to meet a wise one who seems very still, very slow, and very peaceful. She will be tranquil and serene and immersed in a path that until now has felt too slow or foreign for you. But this teacher, who is represented by the pink lotus fairy, will assist you in finding more of your soul's true wisdom. Within this time of inner discovery, you will commit to disciplined new training in the mental realms. Study and physical movement that is unfamiliar to you, all of which helps you to naturally choose thoughts that are empowering and enlivening, yet completely authentic and real. You will learn to be still and to listen to the beat of your heart without giving in to restlessness or the critical voice within, or the critical voice inside, or the cliches the ego loves to trip you up with. After you have learned more discipline through peaceful practice of meditation or exercise or mantras, you will nurture yourself more willingly, without guilt, and you will have returned to a place of tranquility, self-love and peace. You will bring into balance your own shadows and light. Don't worry, you will be happier and more peaceful, but you won't be boring. You never could be. But the energy's heavy. The energy is heavy. Let's move over to this other pile. Okay. Let me just slip out of this energy. You know, when it said that the energy felt like too slow and foreign to you, a lot of people could be used to carrying a very dense, heavy, worrisome energy. And when I feel that energy, I feel like it's just bringing my whole vessel down. So that's the energy I want to slip out of. I don't want to feel like I have the weight of the world on my shoulders, because I don't. I have the beautiful balanced weight of my world on my shoulders, and power. I've got the power. Snap. It's a snap attack. Oh, this is nice, because I really wanted to pick up my candle and like smell it. I'm not going to do that, okay? I'm not going to smell the candle that's burning. Coconut and vanilla scented candle, but love. I want to just pick up and just smell love. I am strong. I am grounded. I am powerful. And I am like a cross between a dinosaur and a tank, but not a tank that is used for war. I am like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. Peace. You've got the energy of the lovers coming through. Cupid, drop back your bow. And we've got the yin-yang lover. And let's Your arrow gone straight to my lover's heart for me. Sending love. Unconditional. But this is about tapping into spirit and feeling that. There is no separation. Gifts received. Let's go to page number 8. It's card number 8. Page number 32 and 33. Yin Yang Lover. After we had the Lover's card come out. The force of attraction is stronger than your conscious control. There is no need to fight this inner genius. You can learn to speak its language instead. What is it that captures you, that pulls you close, that holds so much light for you? Why fight it? Don't step away from what you really love to grab hold of a second prize. Why not claim your first prize? It is there waiting for you. It is yours alone, beloved. No one else can claim your own divine birthright for you. Be yielding and let your desire fill your body, your heart and your mind. You don't have to fight for what is already yours. It will come to you through the field of attraction that emanates from your own heart. It is not a question of worth. What happened to the throat, the voice? I can see the woman of light here. It's not a matter of worthiness or deservedness. It is not a question. It says it is not a question. It is not a question of worthiness or deservedness. It is not a question of trying to work out what you need or want. Your heart already knows. Listen. If you still can't hear, then just feel. You'll get the gist of it soon enough. This oracle has a message for you. No matter whether you seem to be heading closer to your goal or further away, you are making real spiritual progress. And what you want is the same thing that is wanting you. What you are seeking is seeking you. It is only a matter of time before you get it. Okay, the poem. The moment when to feel my heart again is measured not in time or sweet remorse, nor tears that wash away unbridled pain, or morning's light which sings a soft retort. Such love has slept through storm and winters long. No call could break the stillness embrace, or hasten change before the season's song unfurls its melody and words so chaste. Empowered thus, I find myself compelled to cast aside emotions dormant still. My feelings spoke, from depths the answer welled. No need or past, the emptiness to fill. At one, our touch has opened hearts anew. Of patience born, there waits a love so true. That's beautiful. Woman of Light, number 49. Card number 49. when I pick up the card, I can see the card that's underneath. Woman of Light, pure is my joy, my celebration. I know the divine to be eternal. There is no limit to my peace, to my pleasure, as I rise and rise and rise again. Capable am I of receiving the light, of accepting the next level of illumination. I am sacred flesh, coming to light. I am the walking temple, the living goddess, she who shines with truth. I come to you now. I am one with you now. I am the awakened one and the awakener. This oracle brings you guidance that you are to be witness to the presence of an awakened being, either within your own self as part of your own spiritual destiny, or in the form of a beloved other. An awakened one is in your midst, or soon will be. Receive the blessing that emanates from such a being, for to behold one is a precious spiritual gift that will lift you to the next step. I wanted to say stage, but to the next step of your path. If you are having trouble discerning the true presence of an awakened teacher in your midst, or even in your own being, remember that nothing is asked from you by such awakened ones, but love and devotion, so that they may serve the awakening of all living beings. It requires much karmic grace to be granted immediate access to an awakened being, even more to become such a living light. Take the light. And the next card we have is the Divine Feminine here, the Woman of Light, taking that leap of faith. I ask God for a deepening of my love without realising that the deeper I was willing to go, the more it involved letting go of any part of myself that wanted to love and still be safe. In surrender to the possible lay the greatest potential for love, at levels before unknown, like a cistern that holds the nectar of life and gives its precious liquid, only to be filled again with nature's flow. Such knowingness is a gift, for if you can embrace the blessing, you can live without question, relaxing and replenishing with each breath, with each kiss, always whole. Now, why is all this occurring? I felt like the Divine Feminine is clearing up her own messy mess, because she's stifled, bored and stuck. Movement is here. I can see her with a broom. I do feel the energy of, though, she will be raking in the money. From death comes rebirth. I feel the masculines are going through this death process, as the Divine Feminine has, but she is now reborn. So let's have a look. This is about reaping what you sow. Another universal law. The law of cause and effect. The law of karma. 18. Stifled, bored, and stuck. Stuck energy. The feminine has the belief in the power to shift. To shifting this energy stream. Let's read this message. In your admirable quest for balance, you can actually become too neutral, pretending to be serene, acting polite, not making waves, and not speaking your truth. Now that I've arrived, showing you exactly how you feel, it's time to discover or rediscover a raw and honest emotional reaction you had to a person or to an issue and express it. It's all very well being a lover of harmony and not wanting to be a troublemaker, but being a lukewarm person in regards to situations that really matter is not going to do you any favours. Bottling up your true self, in turn, leads to unhealthy relationships, aches, pains, and even illness. When I come up, go for the passionate and truthful option and rediscover just how strongly you can feel. That candle is extremely bright. When I come up, go for the passionate and truthful option and rediscover just how strongly you can feel and how much fun you can have. Where's the Divine Feminine off to? Have fun. So, let me read the final message of this reading. I am Callie, card number 13. Unlucky for some, only the some that believe that the number 13 is unlucky. Superstition. Nonsense. Working with Carly is extremely powerful, but it is work we all do, and all must do. If you have drawn this card, you are working with the energy of fire, of the dancing mother goddess, who will teach you how to go through the change you have been resisting and feeling was too much, and who will purify and change everything. You must not stay still with this energy. Movement is essential for working with her, and her fierce nature is in fact a test of your own strength. Can you do what needs to be done and still dance? Can you rejoice in the purification of stale energy? Can you walk forward without hesitating? Can you say yes to what will come for you on the other side of Carly's fire? And will you wear your lessons proudly as she does her necklace, and know that this death is an incarnation within an incarnation, a new life within this lifetime, born of fire? I just like the image here. It's not on the card. Felt like the energy of like her little yoga pose. Relaxation. Whatever state brings you peacefulness. This is not a state of peacefulness, because I'd feel my whole body tensed up. When I went to sniff the candle, I was taken to actually all the frown lines. Where one raises one's eyebrows quite a lot. Do you have permanent frown lines? Okay, I'm going. I will talk to you guys soon. Very interesting. Right then. I hope you've enjoyed me for this evening's. It must be quite late now. Well, it's nearly 10 o'clock at night. Rumi's midnight messages. Rumi's midnight messages. Take care. Much love.